Hi Joe. Well, that video call was a kind of a shock, right? I'm really sorry you've put on so much weight. The simple fact is you've got these horrendous addiction issues, and they're not going away. They didn't go away for 11 years, and at 40, what, 45 now, A, what were you doing in your parents' place? And B, if your stepfather is putting a gun to your mother's head, that's way above your radius. It really is that you should have to go to the police. You just can't do this. Um, so, as you heard from the tape, these are the things that Mum's gone through. I know you can't remember. I can only vaguely remember. I did tell you to look up Dr. Jenny Davidson and then look up her surgery, and then you'll see the doctor. They've outed him. They've obviously done him on flattery, and they've put his picture in the paper. It's once you see him, you'll remember. So it's really important. The lady made a statement, the one before us, and there were lots of things, Joe, that you just weren't interested in. And I was suffering from a memory thing, and so obviously it was very hard for you. But you didn't really work at our relationship at all. What you did was you financed a production, and then you took it all away. So and then you've hidden and you've demonized me, and I'm just not a person to demonize, and nor's Mum. Like I do believe that you'll work things out very, very quickly, and you fucked up, and you have to make a statement about that family in Seattle. They did a real number on you, Joe, and they do it to others, and they did it before us. So the car was dented because that's what they do to everybody. So I did try and explain to you, but you just wouldn't listen. I was the one that actually got Epstein to New Jersey, and Weinstein came to my place when I was in New Jersey, in that little room I was in, and within 24 hours he got set up. I would blank everything that was connected. Do you remember? That was my hypnosis, anything that was connected. So I blanked it out. And I met him at 13, Weinstein. He came to that party, that big party I had. And lots of things happened. And remember I said lots of things happened? It was pretty horrific. He gave my friend Lisa, who was 11, coke. And, well, I never spoke about the party because I was just so focused on all the other things. But it wasn't that it was false memories, it was just things that were connected. Basically, uh, it's our duty to get rid of these people, Joe. It's our duty to, once they out themselves and introduce themselves to you and then harm you. If you listen to that tape, I've had to go through every conceivable thing that Mum's gone through, and she didn't deserve it. No one does. So I've made a statement with the police, and they're going to come to you, and I'd like you to do the right thing, because I know that the right thing is in you. If 10 years ago you were complaining about your knees, you've got too much weight on your heart, and you've got too much weight for your knees. And I can't stress this enough. I know that you like single mums. I know you do. I know you like women. I know that these things that you did to me it was you. It was that side of you that you won't connect to, and you have to. Uh, um, you really need to get into the local council, and you need to get yourself a nice little office, and housing. You could do housing. So this thing that you've got going, where you make life so hard for yourself the whole time, no woman wants to be near that. And when you're saying this, you've got a relationship going with this woman in California and she wants to marry you. Is she overweight? Because, you know, let's be realistic. There was no love life when you're that overweight. And, you know, I was a woman in complete trauma over sexual assault. What are you going to do? Go through the rest of your life looking for women that have gone through that? No, you deserve a good sex life. You do, everyone does. So, this victim thing that you've got going, you left me a lot, Joe. You know, it's like you were allergic to love or something. And because I was going through trauma, it was all I could cope with. But I'm allowed love. You know, everyone is allowed love. I don't know about Cape Breton. Mum really loved it. She thought it was fabulous, like loved it. I couldn't live there because of the cold. And that's too cold for me. I really liked BC. So, you know, you have to say what happened to my actual stuff. The Planet Perfect is going through, and you've got the original script. See, when you got rid of everything, or made out you got rid of everything, what you were saying was that, well, you've got no future, but there was lots of people that really believed in my stuff, and so it's all kind of coming together. So I need that stuff, but I need you to make that statement about Mum. I need you to do the right thing, Joe. At the moment, you're just like this bad guy that with mentalistic problems. That, you know, you've put on too much weight. You've put on too much weight, and you need it locked down. That place that you're renting you're going to have it bought. You need that locked down, Joe. You can't all this on a word. And you need to make a statement about the place in Seattle, Joe. What they did was horrendous. You know, you can blame it all on drugs if you want, but he said that him and his friend went camping with a little boy, Joe. You know, you can't be party to that. Your silence is party. I've already made the statement. So, you know, come on, Joe. Got to do the right thing. And they're not going to get you there. Once they're really not. Things are different now. Trudeau's in power. Do you think that why do you think all those graves are being found? Unmarked graves. But anyway, you just really fucked up everything at the end. I was going to send you the ring back. You know, maybe your mum wanted it, and the earrings for your sisters, they can make little rings out of them. I hope you find well, and you've got to make a statement, Joe. The police are going to come to you anyway, and you need to do the right thing. You did the right thing back then. What it was, they didn't know that you were coming to the appointment because you weren't in the country when I made it, and he was sniffing his fingers all the way through, and there was something wasn't right about the whole appointment. Whatever you said and whatever I said happened. So, yeah. You just can't go through life being this destructive and looking the other way. Like, if that had been my mum and someone put a gun to my mother's head, I would have been at the police station like that. And so far, there's doctors, there's pedos in Seattle that you're just letting go, you know, and you're the one that creates these dramas. You're the one that, you know, spends time with these people. All right? And you've got to go to an addiction place. Really, truly, like, God, Joe.